defenses. Select your hero.
Statistically speaking, I usually get most of my team back alive, but
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Or are you just ugly?
Affirmative. No.
easily. No.
No.
Is that a costume?
Negative.
Or are you just ugly?
No. Negative. No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Assistance required.
Get in the saddle and let's ride.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Smoke 'em out.
Assistance required.
I'm on fire!
Look at you. Assistance required. Yes.
It's better to be the hammer.
Assistance required.
No.
Come to me. Assistance required. Affirmative.
Light them up! Get inside! No.
Affirmative.
Do you want a bandage for that?
Yes.
Look at Master G.
How about a little extra?
Assistance required. Easy.
Yeah. 60 seconds remaining.
Healing enhanced.
Do you want a bandage for that?
Spy.
Thanks.
Yes.
Hey,
Greetings. Assistance required.
Огонь по готовности.
30 seconds.
Nobody's online to play.
take the objective!
10 seconds.
Keep marching!
Hey, buddy.
Traveling to Nepal. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.
Temperatures detected.
Goodbye.
A moment
Bye.
to enjoy some peace and quiet. Probably just a moment though.
Goodbye.
Negative.
Bye.
Negative. 5,
Goodbye.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Attack the objective.
Round 1.
Teleporter online.
Attack the objective.
Negative.
Attack the objective.
La.
Yes.
Negative.
Yes. Huh?
I didn't ask.
Damage goes
You know.
I didn't ask. I need help. I need help
I
here.
am on fire.
Yes. I need help.
No.
Yes.
Negative.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You know nothing.
I didn't ask for your help.
La.
Go and
You know
sit
nothing.
down. Go and sit down.
You know nothing.
Go and sit down. Go and sit down.
My will. Teleport online.
I need help.
Bye.
I need help here.
Farewell.
I need help.
Goodbye.
My ultimate is charging.
Very well.
I need help here.
Goodbye.
I need help.
Heroes never die.
I need help.
No.
Yes. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. Go and
Negative.
sit down. Go and sit down.
This will only hurt.
Meteor strike. Thanks.
Defend to my will.
First round.
Bullseye, buddy.
Score 1-0. Come in.
My ultimate is dysfunction.
Duelist, you are mistaken. Only with order can humanity evolve.
Order, chaos, means to an end.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
Teleporter online.
I didn't ask for your. I need help. No. Yes. I need help here. No. I need help. No. Yes. Rising uppercut. Help here.
Can you hear me?
I need help. Yes. I need help here. That's more like it. I need help. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.
So I watched the Netflix documentary about Elisa Lam and the Cecil Hotel, and like I just want to say that it was trash because there's too many fucking YouTube shit.
I need help here. No. Yes. No. Yes. I need help here.
Heroes never die.
I need help.
Like,
I need help here.
it was like to the point where it, like they should have just focused on the Cecil Hotel instead of.
I need help. Yes. I need help here. No. Yes. Meteor strike. I need help. I need help here. I need help. Experience. Yes.
Teleport online.
Victory.
Yeah, like it was like to the point where like there's like a whole bunch of shit, and like I mean, like I should have just focused on the Cecil. I mean, it wasn't good. Yeah, it wasn't good. So I mean, I would skip it. Did you finish the Night Stalker docu-series yet? I'm about to go make a drink, so I'll be back. Why is Night Stalker put on hold until further notice? Okay, where we rate? Let's change her. Let's go back to. I don't like this fucking ugly ass skin. Oh, you on Schitt's Creek? Hey, good. What is the? Oh yeah, have you gotten any further? Farther, whatever. What's the next event after? Loot it. No, it is archives. So it's archives. Does she have one? Yeah, there you go. That's the archives one. I think Ash has an archive. Yeah, she does. There she goes. This fucking one. That will look like amazing, but gold. Wouldn't it much? Yeah, she will look good with that in gold. Yeah. Batiste, I don't like this skin, so we're gonna change it. The ugly ass skin. And this would be archives, so let's change. I guess we'll keep it because this is his event skin. His golden weapon, his golden weapon, his golden weapon. Hey!
Welcome to Rialto. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Oh, I'm gonna play Soldier.
We're all group up. I need help. Quit screwing around and get ready to move. Need help at my position. I need help.
No.
Attackers incoming in 30
Yes.
seconds.
Join me.
Now.
Need help at my position.
No. Damage increase.
Yes.
No. Merci.
Good guess. I need help.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
That is one.
Sorry. Pardon. Greetings.
Down.
Need help at my position. I need help. The war goes on. Need help at my position.
No.
I need help.
Help me.
Personality synchronization 100.
Help. Over here. Goodbye. Affirmative.
Yes.
I'm drinking this strawberry, berry daiquiri. It's pretty good.
Lifting off. No thank you. Come my target. Help me. Goodbye. Thanks for that.
Get in there.
Hey there. Flight routine. Minutes. Working on. Double.
It is good.
Goodbye.
I'm on. Goodbye.
This is
Yes. Thanks for that. Thank you, Doctor. Help me.
LOL.
No.
Help. Over here. Hi. Going crazy. Rendezvous at my position.
No one can hide from my sight.
Finishing them off.
Fire at will.
Changing sector. Being activated.
So I need to start my shit up again.
That was a learning. We need to contest the payload. Help me. Goodbye. Mobility in group up with me. Yes. Adaptive circuits engaged. Road call. Thanks for that. I'm going whole hog. Reversing System reboot complete.
Need help out here. Need help. No. Activating self-destruct sequence. Need help over here. I'm on fire. Everyone follow me. Sorry. I need help. Need help over here. Yes.
Negative.
Huh? No. Yes. Hello.
Ahlan.
Hi. I need help.
No one can hide from my sight.
Heroes never die.
Get in there.
Need help over here. I need help. Ice wall coming up. Thank you. Fire at will. I'm going for the top.
Oh boy.
Stop the payload.
Baptiste
Stop the
here.
payload.
Fully healed.
Need help over here. Yes. Huh? Still need 冻住，不洗澡。Well, I need help. Need help over here.
That's as good as you.
Don't you just love surprise? Don't you just love surprise? Don't you
Oui.
just love surprises?
Yes.
Huh?
Goodbye. Goodbye. No one can hide from my sight. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Yes.
My ultimate. I need help.
Let's do this. Au revoir.
Need help over here.
Au revoir.
I need help. 起来吧。
Regen up.
I feel like dancing. Don't you just love surprises? Not no.
I always like
Don't you just love surprises? Don't you just love surprises? Don't you just love surprises?
Let them up.
Huh? Help over here. Don't you just love surprises?
Behind you.
Don't you just love? Don't you just love? Heroes never die. 冰强，升起来吧。
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, so last night
No one can hide from my sight.
there was this. I got my 6 subs in a car last night.
I need help. This will stop them. Need help over here. Wait, I'm on 5. I need help.
10 seconds remaining.
Need help over here. I need help. Huh? 抱歉了。Thanks.
Victory.
It was nice. I mean, he knew how to suck, so yeah,
Play of the game.
that's good.
Nerf this.
Nerf this. Hey, buddy.
Epic.
You made the right decision.
I mean, it was like an hour long, and I didn't know, so.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Come in.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
No. Negative.
No.
오, 짱이다.
Negative.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Stop the payload.
You're right, I don't.
I'm coming. On my way. I'm coming. On my way. Go. I'm coming.
I'm
On my way.
Come in.
Ready for battle. I need help. I need help. I need help here.
The enemy is
Yes. I need help. I need help here. I need help. I need help. I need help. I need help.
Activating
I need help.
sequence.
Dragon consume you!
I need help. I need help. You have my thanks.
I need you.
I need help here.
No.
Done.
Come in.
Yes. I need help. Go.
Yes.
I need help. Have my friends double. I need help. Огонь по готовности. I need help.
Just so you know, those Republicans are so, like, spineless. It's fucking disgusting.
I need help.
Heroes never die.
I need help. Yes. Your cover is going to fail. I need help.
9.
I'm coming.
Dragon consume you!
Огонь по готовности. Ready for battle. I need help. I need help.
Negative.
That's the power of attraction. Get in there. Thank you. I need help here.
Come in. I will keep you here.
You have my thanks.
Payload is approaching its destination.
What are you doing, fat boy? If they are, my ass would have been like, oh, I'm sorry, but yes, I go for convict. You know, but you know, these motherfuckers, we gotta work together. Nigga, they ain't been working with your asses for the last, like, 8 years now. You talk about we gotta work together. Nah, fuck that shit, bro. Oh, look at all these people with their cute Valentine's Day dates and shit. Fucking Cardi B over here, like, let's make it last. Like, she ain't about to be up on Instagram. Talk about she getting a divorce in a couple months. Meanwhile, I'm single.
Now arriving at Ilios. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
I think it's so great.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Isn't that something, huh? Then I guess. Yeah.
Need help?
The objective is now active.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Nice. I'm on fire.
I need help. Let's attack the objective. I'm on fire. Need help over here. Let's try that again.
Eat my ho ho ho!
Thank you. Yeah. Eat my
Oh.
You got yes. I'm on fire. Like this with that and brown. Need help over here. Group up.
Hi there.
Love.
I need help.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Need help over here.
Surrender to my will.
Thank you.
I need help.
This will heal you.
Where were
My damage spell is upon you.
Greetings.
Bye.
No.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Winky dink.
Greetings.
Bye.
This is my will.
Do I have anybody online?
I'm back.
No, nobody to play with. Oh my god.
I need help.
Yas. Listen, Zarya, like, nobody wants your big fucking ass coming over here. Like, that ass gonna come over here.
I need help.
I need to recharge.
Activating self-destruct sequence. All systems checked out. Yes. Casting yeah.
Not yet.
I need help.
Into the iris.
Best round lost. I'm sorry. Score 0-1.
No, why these niggas on like Grindr and be like, oh, deleting soon, might deleting, like, nigga, nobody gives a shit, just fucking delete. Why are you announcing that shit?
Sorry about that.
Round 2. Capture objective.
Attack the objective. Attack the objective.
No.
I could use some help here.
I'm on fire. You'd be
Defend
wise
the
to
objective.
stay out of my sight.
Hi.
Marked by the dragon.
Hello. Love, Shiva. 안녕. Oh. G'day, mate. Oops. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Right? Like, just throw it, like, just fucking delete, like, fucking attention ass whore, like, just delete.
Thank you.
Oopsies.
Are you finished?
No.
Sorry about
No. Run.
Hunter. Now.
Let the dragon consume you.
No. Goodbye.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Hello.
Perfect. See through the dragon's eyes.
This will protect us.
I could use some help here. I'm back on track. Yeah.
Farewell.
You're welcome.
Marked.
My spell is still upon you. Surrender.
Servants never die. I still have use for you.
I could use some help here.
Fall back. Score 1.
What's up, buddy? Fucking fat ass back.
Think you can keep up with me? Let's shoot for a new high score.
I could use some help. Yeah.
5, 4, One. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Attack the objective.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm on fire. You'd be wise to stay out of my sight.
Yeah.
No. Goodbye.
Sorry about that. Defend the objective.
This is not that.
Defend the objective.
Thank you.
Surrender to my will.
Servants never die. I'm on fire.
I could use some help here.
No.
I'm such an annoying asshole, you know that? Just spamming. Just spamming, I need help.
Hold still, rise and shine.
I need help. I need assistance. I need help. Hello.
Overtime.
I need assistance. I need help.
Thank you.
My servants.
Victory. Play of the game. Quadruple kill. Epic.
Excellent.
Welcome to New Jungle. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Personality synchronization 100. Help! Over here! Help me! Why? Changing position. Hi. Help! Over here! Hey there!
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Hello.
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 Stick to the plan.
Hello.
Hi. If you get into trouble, I'll bail you out. ازيك؟
That's what her golden gun looks like. Her golden weapon. Yeah, big ass gun. Excuse me. Why the fuck she need a gun that big?
Stop the payload.
Mission underway. Prioritizing combat functions. Moving up. Hi. Absolutely not. Hi. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat. Yes. Affirmative.
Rendezvous at my position.
Yes. Lifting off. Affirmative. Hey there. Yes. Focus my target.
Oh my god, I died. Is anybody online? Nobody's online. I'm about to just play a single player game. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna be playing now.
Back on. Hello. Mobility increase. We need to contest the payload. We need to contest the payload.
Heal up.
Double. Flight routine activated. I'll try anything. I'll try anything. I'll try anything once. I'll try anything once. Hello.
He says he's sorry.
I wish I could eat. I wish I could get I wish I could eat.
What?
I wish I could eat.
No one can hide from my sight.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Lucio. Rendezvous at my position. Group up with me. Oh, let's break it. Step. Reversing personality. Flight routine activated. Preparing the we need to contest the payload. Yes. Boosting up. Help me. Regenerate. We need to contest the payload.
Honestly, don't know the game. I should like play.
Hey there. 60 seconds. Executing flight maneuver.
Okay. Maybe I'll just finish this game off for like a half hour and then just go get in bed, or maybe go play some PS3.
Yes. We need to contest the payload.
Anybody online? Oh my god. So did I ask you, like, what would you be your top 10 cities in the United States to live in?
You'd better have to learn quickly if you want to keep up.
I mean, I know New York is like, you know, one of your top two, and I think it's number one at Mercy.
No one can hide on my side.
I'll try anything. I'll try anything. I'll try anything. Executing help! Over here! Yes! Yes! Moving up. Help me!
Pass into the
Understood.
iris.
Hi. Focus with me. Burn down. Thank you.
Okay, so what would your list be right now?
Affirmative. I'll try anything. I wish I could eat. I wish I could eat. Hey there. This experience is a gift. Going through this experience is a gift. This experience is a gift.
No one can hide on my sight.
No.
Yes.
I wish I could eat.
Affirmative.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Honor. Take your medicine. Go to sleep. Absolutely not. Healing is on. Okay there. Changing position.
60 seconds remaining.
I wish I could eat.
Yes.
Rendezvous at my position. Adjusting angle of attack. I wish I could eat. What the God? I wish I could eat. Taking off.
30 seconds remaining.
This experience is a gift.
Yes.
Group up with me. Affirmative.
10 seconds remaining.
Hello. Moving up.
30 more minutes of this, and then go to bed. We'll go get in bed.
Hi.
I brought my PS5 downstairs. I would say my top 10 would probably be, you know, San Francisco, New York, LA, Seattle, Portland, I would say maybe like Dallas, maybe either Philly or DC, maybe Philly and DC, I don't know how many fucking cities that is, and then maybe Chicago. I mean, Miami was on there like a year or two ago, but like, you want that? What do you want? You're not getting dry food, fat boy. You're too fat. You're done for the night. Okay, so NYC San Francisco. Oh, you included Worlds. Oh, international. Have you ever been to DC?
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I need help. I could use a hand. Yeah. Are you quite done? Understood. I could use the time off.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective A.
Beacon in play. Questionable judgment. Ow! I need help. Yes. No. I'm with you. Down him. Let me get you patched up.
Go. I could do
Thank you. Hold up my mistake. I'll wait. Damn it.
I went to DC in 8th grade on a school trip. We went down there on Thursday. We stayed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and came back Sunday. So it was like 4 days and 3 nights. It's like a 5 or 6 hour drive from where I'm at. It was a long drive. I don't think we got home. I don't think we got home until like midnight, 11 p.m. It was late. We went to the White House, we went to the Lincoln Memorial, we went to the Washington Monument. Where else did we go? We went to the Smithsonian. We went to the zoo that's down there. I don't know what zoo it was.
I'm taking care of you. Yes.
Where else did we go? We went to the Capitol, I think we went to the Capitol. I don't know where else we went to. Or no, I think we just rode past the Capitol. I don't think we went to the Capitol. We went to some mall. And we went to some fucking space museum or some shit.
EMP activated.
And there was I remember like in order like the rooming situation, like there was four boys, well, 4 girls in a room and 4 boys in a room, and I didn't even pick who I was rooming with, so I ended up rooming with this guy named Michael, a guy named Cody, and this guy named Steven. All popular kids, all popular guys. I wasn't too popular. And it was 2 beds. Ugh. Let me tell you. And Michael, I think he's like some kind of Latino. And I like, let me tell you, he was fine. Him and I shared a bed. Yeah. That was fun. So buddy, you're not getting no food, you fucking fat ass. Get your nails off of me. No. But yeah, it's oh yeah, we saw like the Japanese, the cherry blossom tree and stuff like that. It was nice. I mean, you don't see like the bad parts. You didn't see the bad parts of DC. This was going back when Bush was in office. I think it was. How old are you in 8th grade? 12? 12, 13? So it was like 2003, 2004, like, you know, a couple years after 9/11. So, you know. I mean, we didn't, you know, we went into like the White House. And like went into like 1 or 2 rooms and then that was it. And then we like left. Well, yeah, it was a nice field trip. The previous year, in 7th grade, we went to Philly. We went to Philadelphia. We saw like the Liberty Bell and some other dumb shit. It was George Washington headquarters or whatever the fuck they're called. It wasn't that interesting. Philly's only like 2 to 3 hours away from where I live, so it wasn't too long of a drive. And it was only a day, so I think we left at like 5 or 6 a.m. We got down there at 9 a.m. We spent, and we were there till like 3 or 4 p.m. And then we came back. And yeah, it wasn't a too long of a what's that shit called? Field trip.
Sorry. I'll turn it on.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Everyone got it. I hear you. Hey there. Hi. Need some help here. Hello. Understood. That's not right.
And then what was I don't think there was any high school trips. Yeah, there was no high school trips.
There's no such thing as ghosts. Activated. You do some help. Hey, need some help here. It's what?
How about a little extra here?
Like I could tell you like every single one of my crushes from I think it was like from kindergarten all the way up until high school. All the dudes like I had crushes on. I know their names. I think I remember their names. Okay, so in kindergarten there was Richie, who was, I don't know if he was white or Latino or like, I don't know, but I don't know what the fuck he was. But he was like this small kid. He had like a birthmark on his cheek that I thought was like really cute. Black hair, dark brown eyes. And then in first grade, I don't remember. There was, I think his name was Michael. He was a white kid with blonde hair. Blonde hair, blue-eyed white boy. And you know, come to find out he's a drug user. Nowadays, he's an addict. But second grade was this guy named Joseph. White guy, white kid. Third grade there was nobody. Fourth grade there was Justin. Justin was like, he's a beautiful dude, if I'm being honest. He still is beautiful. I've seen him like over the summer. He was riding his bike. It still is beautiful. Skinny. Yeah, just gorgeous. Nice, plump, wet lips. Dark brown eyes. Brown skin. Black hair. Just beautiful. Then Justin got held back a year, and then there was nobody in 5th grade. Was there anybody in 6th grade?
Welcome to Hollywood.
I don't think there was anybody in 6th grade. 6th grade I was like afraid. I was like too afraid or some shit like that. 7th grade, I was into Michael, who was the guy that I ended up going to DC with. That was like 7th and 8th grade. Ninth grade was this guy named Noel. He was, I think, a year or two older than me, so when I went to high school, he was already in 10th or 11th grade. He was a shitty student, but yeah, I thought he was beautiful. Again, not Mayan guy, Latino guy. I'm pretty sure he's like Puerto Rican, Dominican.
Select your hero.
Who else? High school was just a mess, cause like I was like so much hormones, and I was just like, whew, there were so many dudes, so many dudes' bodies were changing, and it was just very, very.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was a mess. I was like, ooh, he's cute. I'll fuck the shit out of him. I was like, oh, he's cute. So yeah, there's like so many guys I would in high school. When I was in high school, that I would have
I will prove myself.
had a who else? So yeah. And then, you know, I had a crush on teachers. When I think it was when I was in 8th grade, there was this teacher, he was a white guy, but, I didn't have many black teachers. I don't think I had any, besides this black woman in 12th grade for English.
That should be better.
Most of my teachers were white, and so his name was Mark Clear. I don't want to say his last name, but yeah. So anyway, like
Somebody get me some healing. No. Jag tar hand om
What's your language?
Nej. It's just a flesh skin.
So like,
No.
I used to have a big ass bulge in class as a teacher, and I would just stare at it all class. I mean, oh yeah, it was 8th grade. I mean, when you're in 8th grade, like, your body's changing, you have, like, so much hormones, and so yeah, I was like, stare at it.
This is not the end of the world.
This will help.
I may have to go take
Let's stop that payload. Stop the payload. Let's stop that payload. Stop the payload.
Negative.
Ja.
No one can hide my sight.
I have you feeling better. That should be better. That's
My
my
ultimate
fault.
is ready.
I need a hand here. Du mår bättre snart.
The pain.
I'm on it. Maybe double the thing out of my. Come over here. Bob. Nej. Group up with me.
You're powered up. Get in there.
What do you think you're doing?
Witness me. See through the dragon's eyes.
It's quiet.
Fire! Keep out of my way.
So yeah, like in high school, the my English teacher in 12th grade, like I had two Englishes at once. I had African American literature, and which was my only black teacher I've ever had. And she wasn't very nice. So anyway, I remember this one time I was absent, and they had spoke about Oscar wins and everything. I guess one time, and you know, she just wanted to be an asshole and try to clown me because I was absent. And she was like, "Well, who was the first, you know, actress to win Best Actress?" And I was like, "Well, that's easy because there's only been one." And I was like, "That was Halle Berry." And she was like, "Oh, that's wrong." And she's like, "It's Hattie McDaniel." I was like, "No, Halle Berry is the first black actress to win Best Actress. Hattie McDaniel is the first black actress. Well, first black person to win an Oscar at all." And she's like, "Well, she was like, oh, you might be right because I remember it being a big deal with Halle Berry." I'm like, yeah, I'm right. Like, duh. Halle Berry's the first black actress to win Best Actress. Hattie McDaniel is the first black actor, I think black person to win an Oscar at all. Like, over here trying to clown me in front of the class. I don't know who she thought she was, but that wasn't happening. Oh my god, like...
Now traveling to the south.
Right? Over here trying to loud me and shit. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, so like so going back to like 12th grade. 12th grade, like, you know, senior year, you have to take 2 English classes. You can pick whatever English class you want. So I took a film class and you watch a film and then you have to write like a short response or like some like you know, like an essay, not a very long essay, but like a short response on it, critiquing it and shit like that. And then I took African American literature. So for like African American literature, I had to. Well, the teacher wanted me to do the, you know, because in 12th grade you have to do a paper, a final paper for one of your English classes. And my African American literature teacher wanted me to do it for her class, but I wanted to do it for the film class. Well, she was very insisting on I do it for her class. And I told her no. I was like, I'm doing it for the English class. I was like, you're just gonna have to give me whatever, a different, because you know we only had to break one. So I was like, and I was taking both at the same time, so I only had to do one. So because that's just how they scheduled me.
Select your hero.
So like, so anyway, I decided to do for my film class, and I did it on, so this was 2008, so I did it, and I did it for film class, and I got 100. I ended up doing it on Brokeback Mountain, and I ended up getting 100 on the paper. I think I was only one of 2 who got 100.
I'm with you. Hello there.
So then I ended up doing like, so then the African American literature teacher had me do ended up doing no, it's not letting me. It's not letting me join. So she ended up having me do it on comparing to African American writers and blah 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 blah. So I ended up doing a project on, I think it was MLK and Malcolm X.
I am on fire. I am on fire.
Thank you, my friend.
So I ended up doing a Malcolm X and MLK, and I got a 90, 95 on it, 90 something on it. And she ended up submitting it to a Junior Truth Award, which is, you know, an award that they give out in my, I don't know if it's, you know, countrywide, but it's an award that they give, I think it's like in my state that they give out for black and other minority kids in school for excellent in education and everything. So I ended up getting an award for her from her class. So yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool.
Welcome to Oasis.
Welcome to Oasis.
Select your hero.
Oh, it's 2. I guess maybe another 15 minutes or so.
I'll be watching. Verstanden. Attacks ob. A moment to enjoy some peace and quiet. Probably just a moment. I need help.
I can't wait to get started. 牛年快乐
9. I'm with you.
Thank you.
I'm with you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Yes.
Capture the objective.
I'm taking care of you.
牛年快乐牛年快乐
I told you who my
Attack has arrived.
first kiss was.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about my first kiss?
Let's get you back out there. Enemies here. Verstanden.
The objective is now
Entschuldigung.
Okay. My first kiss was when I was
Attack the objective.
young. Maybe
Let me get you patched up.
I still lived on that house. So we lived on that house. How old are you in
Let's get you back out there.
first grade? You're like 6 or 7, right? So maybe it was when I was 8. I think it was when I was 8, when I was in first or second grade. So anyway, so anyway, there was this kid who lived underneath me. So like we lived in an apartment on top, but then in an apartment on the bottom there was this guy. He was like a year younger than me, I think he was. His name was Abel, but we called him JR because he was junior. He lived with his mom, his sister, and his stepfather. So he was named after his father. So we called him JR. So one day we were sitting out back, so like the house was split into 2, top, bottom, and then like the yard was like you can access it from like the road. So it wasn't really like a backyard, it was just like a side yard. So it wasn't really private or anything. But anyway, so like we were sitting on like, you know how they have like the cellar doors and shit like that. So anyway, we were sitting on like the cellar doors. And like, you know, we're like 8, 9, we don't know anything. I mean, I knew I thought guys are cute. So we ended up kissing while we were just sitting there, and we did it, you know, a couple times, and his mom saw us through the window. So she ended up reprimanding him and everything, and I went upstairs and she told my mom. And my mom, you know, it's like 96 97, 96, 96, 97. I don't think she, you know, had any gay. She knew any gay. Maybe she did, but anyway, I think she was more shocked, maybe disappointed or whatever, and she's like, wait, she was gonna tell my father, and you know, I begged her not to, and she just sent me to my room. And the whole entire day, I was so scared that she was gonna tell my father that I was, you know, kissing the neighbor boy. But I don't think she ever told him, because if she did, I probably would have been, I probably would have been beaten really badly, if I'm being honest. And I didn't, nothing happened. And I'm talking about badly. Like, my dad whipped my ass because I painted my fingernails when I was in 1st grade. Like, can you imagine what he would have done to me had he found out I kissed the neighbor boy? So, my dad was very abusive. He still is, an alcoholic. They say you're always an alcoholic. So, even if you're recovering, you're still an alcoholic, I say. So he was an addict. He is an addict. He's very, very violent, abusive. So.
Yes, let's get you back out there.
So,
Right, Simon. I'm with you.
So, yeah. I painted my fingernails when I was young. I was in kindergarten when I painted my fingernails. Yeah, I was in kindergarten. He whipped my ass so hard. Because, you know, like, I'm in kindergarten. How are you, like, 5? Like, I just wanted pretty nails, like, you know, my sister, my mother, like, I wanted colorful nails. Like, why can't I have colorful nails? So one day, I was home. I don't know why I was home, but I was home probably because, you know, he didn't get up in time to bring me to the bus stop because he was like drunk or some shit. And my mom was working. I painted my nails. And I was whipped. I mean, bad for that. I never did it again. And he refused to take the paint off. So he made me wear the paint. So, yeah. My dad was like, yeah, he was abusive.
Heroes never die.
And it didn't really stop until I was maybe middle school, high school. I think it might have been when I was in 8th grade. 8th or 9th grade. The turning point was when I was on the phone with my friend I forget his name, Sharon, there we go, Sharon. You know, my mom asked me to, you know, put the food away, you know, what we had for dinner and everything, to like put it away, put it in the fridge and shit like that. And I told her, yeah, I'll do it when I'll put it away when I'm done with the phone. And of course, this is, you know, you had to use the house phone, so you know, we didn't have cell phone. If you did, my mom didn't. We didn't have contract cell phones, so we had to, you know, pay by the minute and shit like that. So, it was like an hour or so later. You know, I get off the phone and I go into the kitchen to put the food away, and my dad comes out and he starts talking all this shit. And I told him, I was like, I'm putting the food away now. I mean, I don't see the problem. He's like, well, she's told you to put it away then. And I was like, she didn't say that. So then he started, you know, cussing at me, and then he like shoved my head while I was putting the food away. So once he did that, I shoved him. I pushed him because, you know, I had enough. So like I shoved him, I pushed him, and he went tumbling back. So then he came at me, and I put him in a headlock. And I had him in a headlock, and I was like choking him and like punching him at the same time. And then my mom and my brother come out of their rooms, and they pull us apart. Well, they couldn't really pull us apart, so I let him go. And he takes a plastic bowl and he hits me over the face with it. So I kick him in the ribs, and I break one of his ribs. So that was, I guess, the breaking point. And he went to rehab, and he was better. I mean, he was better for a couple years. Like I said, we weren't close. We were never close. So he was better for a few years, until his mother, my grandmother, his mother, passed away. And once she passed away, that's when he went back to drinking, and he became addicted to pills. And that was the beginning of the end between my mom and him. I mean, it was my grandmother died when 2010, 2011. 2010, 2011, she passed away. And my dad and my mom ended things. Well, she kicked them out in 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. So, I mean, yeah, it was like a long time coming. So, yeah.
No one can hide from my sight.
Victory.
So yeah, my dad and me never really got along.
Epic.
Wonderful.
Yeah, him and I, we have a lot of issues. A lot of issues that my siblings, my sister, my sisters, and my family, his side of the family think that that the issues can just be, pushed aside, brushed under the rug and everything like that. And it's, doesn't really work like that. So, I mean, he has not, when he lived here, like, my mom bought me well, my mom bought herself, a really nice, heavy, gold chain, and she bought herself a gold crucifix, because she's Catholic. She was, raised Catholic. And she bought me and my brother, whatever it's called as well, crucifix as well. This was when we were young.
Science will reveal the
So, and then eventually my mom,
Hello there. Join with me.
so then eventually, the crucifix that she bought me ended up being too small, because you grow, you hit puberty and you grow and shit like that. So so she ended up giving me hers, and she took mine. And it was a very heavy, thick crucifix and chain, and it was gold. I think it was like 14 karat gold. Very nice, very nice. And the chain ended up breaking, and then I had that for a few years, and then the chain ended up breaking, and at the time we couldn't afford a lot of shit, because my mom was in college at the time, and she didn't. She worked in a hospital, but you have 2 kids and you have to pay bills and everything, so we didn't really have money to spend on extra shit. So the necklace didn't get fixed. The chain didn't get fixed. So I let her hold on to it, and it just never got fixed. And then when my dad started pill popping and drinking again and doing it, he would steal my mom's jewelry, and he ended up stealing that chain and that crucifix, and he sold it, he pawned it, and yeah, and then he stole her Mother's Day ring that I bought her. I bought her a Mother's Day ring back when I worked at in a grocery store, bakery. It cost me like $900 cost me to have it made. It was gold. It had real rubies, real peridot, and real alexandrite, because alexandrite's my birthstone, peridot's her birthstone, and ruby is my brother's birthstone. So it had real stones in it, and it was gold. And So it was like a mother's ring, and he ended up stealing that and pawning it as well.
Yes.
So so I'm like, so like whenever my older sister tells me that I need to talk to him, I'm like, or you know, I need to move on, I'm like, listen, you lived in Georgia with your mother ever since, I don't know, early 2000s, okay? You used to live up here with us, but then you moved down to Georgia. And why did you move down to Georgia? Because because our, you know, dad became abusive, and then something happened between her and him and her grandfather, so then she ended up going to live back down in Georgia with her mother. So I was like, I don't want to hear that shit. Okay, you left. Okay, you weren't here for the 10, 15 years that, you know, I spent with him, okay? And took his abuse. And you weren't here when he would beat, when he would, you know, abuse my mom. You weren't here when he, you know, you weren't here for that shit. So I don't want to hear that shit. Okay, I don't want to hear that, oh no, he's still our father. No, he hasn't apologized for that shit. I don't want to hear that. He wants to put that shit to bed, then he needs to come and apologize for it.
Hello there.
Bonjour.
I'm with you. I'll enjoy
Just what I
No,
needed.
no thanks. Absolutely not.
Au revoir.
Understood.
Like, I remember, this one time, like we like, you know, like a lot of people, we didn't have a lot of money growing up, because my mom didn't go to college, so she didn't really have like a job. My dad had a government job, government job. So, so we only had one car usually growing up. And my dad used to use it because, you know, his job was more important than my mom's job. My mom used to bounce around between jobs.
Hello there.
I think she had me, and then she used to work at the same job my dad worked at. That's how they met, I guess. And then, she had me, and I don't know if she went back to work or she stayed home. Yeah, no, she went back to work. And then she ended up getting pregnant with my brother, 3 years later. And then after she had him, she stayed at home for a year or two. And then she started going back to work. And like I said, you know, she didn't finish school or anything, so.
Duplicating Roadhog.
Very well.
So we only had one car. And I remember this one time very vividly. It was my aunt, my father's sister. Her name was Connie, and she was older than my dad. Was giving my mom, my brother, my younger brother, and me a ride. Because I think we had to go do laundry, and we had to go to the laundromat, something like that. And my mom had a black eye because my dad my dad, like I said, my dad was abusive. So, my mom had a black eye. So she, you know, she had, you know, signs of abuse and everything. And my aunt asked my mom about it, and my mom didn't really, you know, talk about it. And my aunt, she's like, if he ever puts his hands on you again, you give me a call, and I'll come handle it. I'll come handle it. So yeah, that was yeah. I miss her. So she ended up passing away, late 2000s, 2009, 2010, she ended up passing away. My aunt Connie, I don't remember if he was ever physically abusive to her after that. I don't remember if he was ever physically abusive to her after that. But he was mentally and emotionally abusive to her after that. I remember when we first got our first computer, you know, it was like you know, laptops weren't popular back in the day, so we had the desktop, and my mom would spend, you know, quite a bit of time playing, you know, the games that came on it, like the Mahjong and Solitaire and shit like that. My dad didn't like that, so because she was spending too much time on the computer, it's like she wasn't allowed to do that. So
no one can hide from my sight.
And so then she called the cops. The cops removed him from the house, and he moved out for a couple months. My mom, I remember we stayed with her best friend, for a couple days. Yeah, we stayed with her best friend, whose name was Bonnie, for a couple days, and so then after everything, we moved back home. Well, we just went back home, and my mom, invited, you know, my mom needed somebody to watch us, so my mom had one of her friends move in with her, and the friend would be, you know, would work and, you know, babysit us. And my mom, I don't think my mom charged her rent, but I think she, you know, pay other bills. So I guess it worked out for like about a year. And then my mom and my dad ended up getting back together. My dad isn't allowed to legally own guns.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
So.
You won't be disappointed.
I'm a one.
Walk it off.
And then my mom's best friend ended up passing away. Again, not too long ago. 2014, around 2013, 2014. From, cancer. So she's no longer with us. My mom's best friend is no longer with us. My aunt's no longer with us. My grandmother's no longer with us. So all these people who helped my mom are no longer with us. So, I mean, yeah. And I told you about what happened between me and my older brother, right? I don't really want to talk about that on this stream, but yeah.
Keep out of my way.
Gotcha.
Oh fuck.
Eliminated. My ultimate is charging. My ultimate is almost ready.
So yeah. You know, I wonder why. I'm surprised I don't have more issues than I do.
You have my thanks.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't have more issues than I already do. Oh, fuck.
Hey there. Greetings. Understood. Hey.
Hello.
Systems on fire. Absolutely not. No thanks. No. Enemy turret pales under my protection. Thank you.
Yes, into the iris.
In case you were wondering, that's confirmed.
So I'm gonna go get in bed. But yeah, I'll still text you. I'm gonna go get in bed. But yeah.